All right, if you own a small business and you think H-1B sponsorship is only for large techs, this video is for you. There's a common misconception that only Fortune 500 companies can sponsor H-1B workers. This is simply not true. Small businesses absolutely can sponsor H-1B employees. Let's break this down clearly. I'm Shariq, the South Asian attorney. I'm licensed to practice law in the US, and I help people worldwide with American immigration law. First, the size of your company does not determine eligibility. There's no minimum number of employees required to file an H-1B petition. A company with 5 employees can sponsor. Even a startup can sponsor. What matters is whether the job qualifies as specialty occupation. So that means the position must require at least a bachelor's degree. It should be in a field that's related to the job. For example, software engineers, accountants, financial analysts, architects, and certain healthcare professionals all qualify. Second, the company must demonstrate a legitimate employer-employee relationship. That means the company must have the ability to hire, pay, supervise. This becomes especially important for small companies because USCIS may look more closely at how the role is structured. Third, the company must pay the required wage. Before filing the H-1B petition, the employer must file a labor condition application, an LCA. This has got to be with the Department of Labor. The employer is agreeing to pay at least the prevailing wage for that position in that geographic area. This is non-negotiable. All right, so now let's address a concern I often hear. Will USCIS deny my case because we're a small company? The answer is no. Not simply because you're small. However, small companies may receive more scrutiny. USCIS may ask for additional documentation. You've got to show them that the business is real and operating. The company has sufficient work for the employee. The company has the financial ability to pay the wage. The documentation could include tax returns, bank statements, contracts, invoices, payroll records, or a business plan if it's a startup. Another issue is cost. Many small business owners are surprised by the government filing fees. Depending on the company size and whether it's subject to certain additional fees, the total government costs can range from several $1,000s to significantly more. These fees must be paid by the employer, not the employee. Timing is also an issue. Most H-1B petitions are subject to the annual lottery system. Registration typically happens in March, and if selected, the earliest start date is October. So planning ahead is critical. All right, keep in mind that some employers may qualify for cap-exempt H-1Bs, especially if you guys are universities or nonprofit research. So what's the bottom line? Small businesses can sponsor H-1B employees. The law does not favor large companies over small companies, but small employers must be prepared to document more thoroughly. If you're a small business owner considering H-1B sponsorship, the key is preparation and proper documentation. I'm Shariq, the South Asian attorney. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.